Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Chihayafuru episode 5 review. And this is another good episode. A lot of tears in this one again. A lot of tears, a lot of tears. So this episode just starts off with Chihaya wanting to go meet Watia because I quit playing Karuta. Don't ever call me or see me again. Clink. So that right there was the reason why she wants to go meet him now. It's like, if I don't meet him now, I won't ever see him ever again. So that's exactly what they did. Taichi went along with Chihaya. Taichi was paying for everything apparently because Chihaya didn't really have any money, and yeah, so they're just waiting. And apparently, Taichi's trying to say what's it like about love and everything. Like, you have anyone that you like? He was talking to Chihaya, and Chihaya's like, the doctor. From that place with the Karuta game, and he's like, why him and crap. And apparently he's trying to give him chocolate, but he's like, I'm married, no. But he's like, that's not real love. And then she's like, what is real love then? He's like, love is when you're with someone and stuff. And he's like, oh, so he's just trying to brag about your girlfriend and stuff. And he's like, you're making me so annoyed. And he just started to have like feelings for her and stuff like that and everything. And she's like, even though I'm with her and I'm getting annoyed, it's just something about her, I guess. And so they finally got the train. They're finally there, and they ended up going to Watia's house because apparently he still had the address from that time, and he still lives there actually. So luckily, luck for them. But apparently he's at work. They meet this girl. It's friend. I don't know. It's just like they think they're related. Watch his family members. Then I don't think they ever said her name unless I missed it. But yeah, so she's saying they're at work and he's at work and you gotta wait until then. He's like, well, let's meet him at work and everything. So this Chihaya's like, let's meet him at work, and Taichi's like, wait, and she start running. He's like, God dang it. So they start running towards where he works at, and they're in this like field of cherry blossom trees and everything, and then bam, Watia passes by with his bike. Chihaya noticed that Taichi did it. And Chihaya's like, what? And just grabs his shirt, and they fall down a hill. I'm like, oh, come on now. And Chihaya's just like so reckless, and she hurt herself. She started crying. It's like, I missed you. I missed you. So yeah, then they get to Watia's house. She gets taking a bath, and she's all kind of like nervous because I guess she's taking a bath in there, and so she has to change her clothes. She gets to change her clothes, and now she's like, okay. She saw the thing, and apparently Watia is all tall, and she's actually taller by 1 centimeter to Taichi, and Taichi's like, well, oh, actually, I'm 1.732, and he's like, well, I see you're still a coward, and he's like, ugh, that banging his head and getting mad, and so Chihaya gets out of the bath and everything, gets her clothes and stuff, and yeah, so she wanted to talk to Watia, and Watia's like, after you get dried up, leave. I don't want to see your face. No, he didn't say that, but he said leave. So that messed with her, and he's like, well, I got something to show you. And she like, I got a letter. I wrote everything down in the letter. So she she got the letter, but then she noticed, maybe I can get him with the cards. The cards have the power. Yes. So she gets the cards. Like, let's play cards. And she opens this other spot where it's all dark and crap. It's like, we can play in here, right? It's nice and big. And I love Karuta. The joy of winning and kicking people's butts is the way I love it. Well, she didn't say it like that, but she loves to win, and she loves to play Karuta. And she's all setting it up. Watia's getting up like a beast. Walks over there and kicks it. Kicks all the cards, and he's like, I don't play Karuta anymore. Stop your silly games. So Watia's like, now leave and crap. And well, he didn't say leave. Taichi's like, and pushes him down in his own house. By the way, in his own house. I mean, he's so rude. Pushes him down. What's wrong with him? Chihaya noticed that there is this like, I don't know what to say, like a picture of his grandfather. So one of my people that commented on my videos from the last review, you're right. Actually, you're absolutely right. So good job on your theory, because it was correct. So yeah, so he's apparently he died, and so they end up leaving, and then after they're leaving, she's like, I'm sorry, I should have never try to go see Watia, They start crying and everything, and then that girl comes back. The girl that they met up before when they try to go to Watsuya's house. She comes back and is like, don't leave these cars here. Get them back. They're a curse. So she gets the cars back and everything. She's like, what's going on? And she's like, why the car? Then she was she was like, why did Watsuya have to quit? Why did he quit? Tell me. And so then the other girl's like, oh no. He starts crying, and so she apparently, like I said, she ends up explaining that Watsuya's grandfather ends up dying. He died, and Watsuya loved his grandfather a lot, and he was taught by his grandfather, and he just he was always helping him out. And there's one time he didn't help him out because he was at a character tournament to get to rank A, like how Chihaya just did. That time right there, that one moment where he wasn't there, he ended up dying, and that he feels like it's probably his fault. And he calls his grandfather the curse of God, and he's just like upset about that. So then he ends up seeing a letter, and he draws all this stuff on the ground, like all this weird crap. And he's like, "What's this?" And seeing all the stuff that she wrote down from her life, I guess, and stuff. And then he ends up reading the letter, and he's like, "All right." Chihaya thinks of him as a curse of God. As time goes on, we have seen each other. I feel like you're more God every time I see you, and so that makes him starts crying, and he's like, you know what? I'm no God. But I did want to see you. I still want to be friends with you. So he's like, goes over there to the train station. As the train was moving, he's riding his bike. Chihaya hears it with her freaking like dog ears, and is saying Chihaya, Taichi, and then he's like, what's and stuff, and yeah, so he couldn't really say anything to him, and I wonder what's gonna happen next, because they're off the train, and he's just like, I'm happy at least he doesn't hate me, so he doesn't hate Karuta, and yeah, so it's like a nice episode. I wonder what's gonna happen next, because this is where they left off, so I'm curious what's gonna happen next. What is Watsuya gonna do? I wonder what Taichi, and they're gonna also, they made the club too. They now made the Karuta club, so yeah. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this episode, and what do you think's gonna happen next? Give me some theories. Tell me what you think. So yeah, like this review if you like the review, and like Chihayafuru, and subscribe to my channel for some more Chihayafuru reviews. So I'll be doing this weekly. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta Chihayafuru episode 5 review, and until then, break out.